Welcome to Judica County. I'm your host, Taylor Scruggs-Smith, and I'm here with our guest, Cassandra Nicholas, who's another attorney with Whitaker & Hamer, and we both work for them, and they are your law firm for life with offices across the state of North Carolina. Today we want to touch on a particular topic, specifically kind of contract review. We get a lot of calls or people stopping by the office having this contract in hand, and they're like, okay, I've received this draft contract, I haven't signed it, and they just hand it to us kind of saying, what do I do now? So what happens when somebody hands us a contract and they're trying to figure out what that contract is really saying?
So contract review kind of spans a wide range of things. Contracts could be for anything, and it is better if they bring it to us unsigned, but sometimes it is already signed and they're trying to figure out what their rights are under a contract that they are already a party to. So starting there, we just need to know what kind of contract it is. We want them to send us the contract ahead of time before we have a consultation scheduled. And we also want generally to have questions from a client walking into a consultation with them, because an hour frequently is not enough time to discuss issues with a contract and review the whole contract. So we always advise that even though a contract can be dense language, it's very important that the client read it first and come with some specific questions and issues. What does this section mean? What does this mean for me? So that's how we always like to start, is a consultation with specific questions.
And you kind of touched on how an hour isn't enough time to review a whole contract. I know contracts can be anything from 2 pages to 30 to 400. So why is that also more beneficial for the client to have those specific questions?
So just from a cost perspective, if you hand me a 90-page contract and say, review this, I'm not sure what I'm reviewing for, so I need to review it in detail on each of those pages, and that's going to be time-consuming and expensive. So it's definitely a good idea for the clients to come with specific questions so that if it does take longer than that 1 hour to answer questions about the contract, that at least I'm being efficient with that additional time after the consultation.
So efficiency and saving money. All right, so those are great points, and we thank you for coming on the show to help us get those points across. We thank you at home for joining us on this episode of Judica County. If you find yourself in need of legal assistance with a contract review or any area of law, give us a call at 919-772-7000 or contact us via our website at wh.lawyer. Again, we are Whitaker & Hamer, your law firm for life.